given that you love it and you sometimes maybe lose yourself in the drug of it, how do you find like work-life balance together inside a relationship? Like time for each other?
I don't at all, so I'm not a good person to ask.
What do you love more, Mel or Factorio?
Factorio is a really good game. That's like not a fair comparison, okay? You're talking about one of the best, cleanest games, best support ever made, cleanest code base. Like,
Yeah, this is
it's more Factorio time for me.
Starting to understand where the misogyny comes from. By the way, is Factorio legit a really good game?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Okay.
If you're like, do you enjoy programming?
Of course, that's all I do. That's
Okay.
To
If you've
me,
got like a
programming is the game in itself that I enjoy probably more than anything else. But yeah,
it's very much a game like that. Like if you're into stuff like that, like you can lose hundreds of hours like very quickly to like you have a problem and then you think of a solution and then you iterate on that over and over and over again in larger schemes. Sometimes you got to redesign stuff. Sometimes you got like it's a very much like that kind of game.
and so you're essentially building a factory like what on a foreign planet or something like that. And
it's basically it's like a bunch of you're trying to automate different problems so that you can build bigger things so that you can automate bigger problems so you can build bigger things and automate bigger problems. Yeah.
So it's more complicated than like a city building game, like some city type of thing.
I wouldn't say it's more complicated. It's more it's like Factorio is like a game of like logic, like strictly like logic. Like
so almost like building a circuit or something.
Yes, like yeah. There's like there's circuitry and you've got your AND, OR, XOR gates. You like there's stuff like that. It's very much like that. Like
what are the enemies in the game? Like what?
They're like bugs that try to bite you, and you can get guns and shoot and kill them. But it's like
I saw there's like shooting going on.
Yeah, but that's like a minor. It's just like another problem to solve in the game, basically. Yeah.
Okay. All right. See what we did there? We just started talking about the game as we're trying. Oh my God, that's
really
like
good game. Okay.
That's horrible. Anyway, is that basically the struggle, nonstop struggle, how to get human, like intimate human time?
I feel like it was like that a little bit more in the past. I feel like it's been better lately. But I think it's because when we started dating, I wasn't streaming. And I kind of just like gave up like my trip in New Zealand. I gave up like I left Sweden. So I was just like in LA, which I hate. I hate LA. I don't like LA at all. It's hard to make friends that are like real, that are into the same stuff as you. It was just really hard for me to connect with anyone, especially also like being a European and like being around Americans was very strange. So the only thing I had when I came here was him. And I didn't expect
Bad
because
situation
because we had like 2 weeks of hanging out and like he would be on his computer sometimes and like do emails and stuff, but I wasn't thinking that he would stream like 12 hours a day, and it was pretty intense like in the beginning of it as well. And I realized it was really hard to like get attention or get time because his like love meter would be like full if I was just in the house, and that's just kind of like the way he is. And for me back then when I didn't have anything else to do, was kind of crazy for me. I feel like right now, because I do work as well and I have things going for me and I have other friends now that I made, I feel like it's a lot easier because and I can definitely like enjoy just like being in separate rooms and just like hear him in the background is really nice. I can sit and paint and like in my room and I will do that for hours while I'm just like hearing a scream in the background. It's kind of like comforting that he's just there. It feels nice. I like it.
Because to you that's the sound of happiness.
Yes, because I know he's right there. Yeah, it's nice, and they'll come in and check on me sometimes, and it's kind of like it's actually very comforting. It's very nice. I like it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think that's kind of what a relationship is. Like you do fun things together and like you share moments together, but also just like having someone like around you is really, really nice. And I think that's probably, maybe it's me growing up. Maybe that's what it is. And like I start liking like the kind of, I feel like we're like an old couple, like we're like 80 and we're just like around. We don't really have to talk much. It's nice to just do that.
That fills your love meter? That
I think
this terminology, love meter.
I need both. I mean, okay. You're making it sound like that I'm like craving like
I haven't said anything.
Time.
I'm not saying anything. I haven't said a single thing at all.
You're making face right now.
Yeah,
I know exactly what you're thinking.
There's so much judging going on.
There's no judgment at all.
No, but like I think whenever we do plan something out, like if we go on a trip like every other month or once a month, I feel like usually like that's enough. As long as he's not playing Factorio the entire time. Like if I feel like he's going on these trips with me and he's not like doing things with me, or he's not interested in like spending time or like being present with me, then I just feel like I'm just wasting time right now, and then I get kind of disappointed. But otherwise, I think this is fun. I think this is like spending time together because we're like
that's
doing
what I
something
think. This is
together.
my-
Yeah,
this is my
it's fun. Yeah,
my love
Yeah.
meter is
Your love rate is full.
This is my social life. Otherwise,
we like to
otherwise
think
it's
about
fun.
it that way. That like I need like a little bit more of like this one thing, like quality time, and he needs like almost zero quality time. But like, let's say that we took away like physical touch, you would probably not be very happy.
Mhm.
So you need
it's-
physical
yeah.
touch. So it's not just Factorio, huh?
No, I'm a very cuddly person.
Yeah. Like
Nice.
cuddly, and then you're like, I guess like acts of service. Like if I do something for you, you get really happy.
Like hot chocolate.
Like if I give him hot chocolate in the morning, he gets really happy. So
The actual, it's not the hot chocolate. It's the giving of the hot chocolate.
No, it's just the hot chocolate. But if she gives it to me, I didn't have to get it
maybe
myself.
it's just
so
physical touch that you like.
that's
then.
really nice.
All right. Well, if you had to choose between Factorio and the drama or political discourse, which
Probably
one would you-
political discourse, probably my calling, but I am a good Factorio player.
Like, what role exactly does Factorio play in your streaming life?
Oh, well, right now it's just usually there are like these games that I play in the background as I have conversations because it's hard for me to just sit on the computer and just talk and not
Right.
like be playing a game at the same time. So it's just something to keep me kind of like occupied. You know, some people buy like those little like widget things, I guess.
Yeah, that's what yours.
Yeah, basically, yeah. It's like Minecraft or Factorio for me.
All right. Well, my love meter is full from this. Mel, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
This was
That was
really fun. You guys are fascinating human beings. Thank you for existing. I'm glad to live in a world where you exist, and I can't wait to see what kind of beautiful thing you create next, and the crazy kind of art that you create through the different people you interact with. Destiny, Steven, you're an amazing human. Thank you so much for talking to me. It's an honor. Hope to talk with you again. I'm talking to Ben Shapiro. You've given me a lot of inspiration. It's an honor to talk to the Ben Shapiro of the left.
Yeah. Well, thanks a lot for having me. I appreciate it.
Thank you,
It's been
guys.
fun.
Thank you.